Hello and welcome to this episode of Packet Tracer. In this episode, we want to have an overview of the interface of Packet Tracer. So first, let's go to the menu bar. You have the file menu, the edit menu, the options, and the other menus as well. Here in the file menu, we have creating a new file, opening a file, and the other functionalities that you might have seen in other programs as well. And the edit is the similar. We have copy, paste, undo, and redo, and the other ones are more specific to Packet Tracer, which we will go to each one of these menus later on in this course. For now, we will just window. For example, we can enter the full screen mode here in Packet Tracer, or we can exit the full screen. And we can also go and get some help about Packet Tracer. Getting Started is a basic course about Packet Tracer. Contents are exhaustive help files for Packet Tracer that you can find in an offline mode. Tutorials are also tutorials about Packet Tracer. You can report a bug or an issue with Packet Tracer in here. And if we go to the About window, here in the About window, we have the version of Packet Tracer and the end user license agreement. And that's it for the menu bar. Here we have the main toolbar. This is shortcuts for the commonly used tools that we also have available in the menus, but in here we have it as a shortcut so that it makes it easy for us. Here we have the common tools bar. The common tools bar are some tools that we can use to work on the logical and physical workspace, such as select, inspect, delete, resize, and some annotation features as well. In Packet Tracer, we have two workspaces, the logical workspace and the physical workspace. The logical workspace allows you to create your logical topology here in Packet Tracer. And the physical topology will give you a sense and a representation of space and location for your network. The logical topology has its own tools, as you can see here, and the physical topology has its own tools, and it changes when you switch between these two workspaces. Here we have the device type selection box, and in the device type selection box we have many different type of devices divided into categories and subcategories. We have categories of network device, end devices, connections, and subcategories of routers. For example, for network devices we have routers and switches, and as such we have subcategories. Here we have the device specific selection box. For example, I go to the network devices, I go to the subcategory of switches, and now I have a variety of switches that I can choose from and use in my topology. This area is called the user created packet window. We have scenarios that we can play with. Later on, I will explain for you what scenarios are used for, and you can switch between different scenarios. We can also toggle the PDU list window so we can have a better view of the PDU list window, and in here the PDUs that we have created on our own on the network and it has propagated over the network, it will appear for us with a lot of details. We have two modes of working in the Packet Tracer, which is the real-time mode and the simulation mode. In the real-time mode, the time is running normally, and as you can see, it's working as a normal clock. In the simulation mode, the time will stop and you have more control over time, and using this control, you can inspect packets that are propagating over the network in more details and go to details of each packet. I hope to see you in the next episodes. Stay tuned.